Hey, Kaka Jeff, I don't know how to take care of my family. I have two kids, I have a wife. What can I do? How can I make money? I'm so anxious. I get this pressure of taking care of the family. I look like a person who is not able. Like, I'm a husband, I'm a father, but I can't, I don't know what to do. I need your help. Next month, my first child is making 5 years. She hasn't even started school. How do I even get school fees? I see you're very successful, and how can you help me? Yeah, Said, one of the people I met last week. So I always meet different people. We talk about businesses. I teach them. I train them. So this person came to me looking for some help. Yeah, this is what I told this person. Long time ago, maybe about 10 years to 15 years, I had I was with my brother. There's this brother of mine. He's a business guy too. And this time around, or that time around, we were employed somewhere working, but we weren't paid that much. We were just paid enough to sustain us. So every evening we could meet and try to crack our heads on how to make money. Yeah, every goddamn evening we meet. Hey, bro, what do we do? How do we get money? So we asked ourselves that question long enough. Excuse me, but we didn't get nothing. You understand? Until one day we found out we are asking ourselves the wrong question. Yeah, you could be somewhere going through a certain situation, and you don't know how to get out of that place, that situation, that job, that marriage. The problem could be you are asking yourself the wrong question. Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, once said, maybe sometimes the only thing we need to learn is how to ask the right questions, because the right questions always drive you to the right search of right answers. Because if you ask the wrong questions, then you're gonna look for the wrong answers. Now, let's go back to the story I started with. So this is a guy. He is aged 35. He has a wife. He has two kids. One kid is making next 5 years next month. Hasn't started school. So he's asking himself, how does he man up? Yeah, that's it. How does he look like a man in the house? Provide, do everything. He's doing some petty jobs. I'm sorry to say that, but I mean jobs that don't pay that much. So he came to me. Is first of all, I commend him. He's a brave guy, coming to Feldman and say, "Hey, I'm struggling, not making anything. Yeah, I need your help." This is what I told him, and maybe it could help you too. And this is the question that we should have asked ourselves and my brother a long time ago. Instead of asking yourself, "How do you make money?" you should ask yourself, what do I provide to the society? Yeah, that's it. So technically, I'm talking about value. Yeah. In this life, you will learn sooner or later that you need to give more than you receive. Yeah. You need to give more than you receive. There is this story of a beggar. I was. It's a guy who taught me, comes from which country is this? Luxembourg. Yeah, Luxembourg. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Whatever. So he says this story is in there. So this beggar begs or does his begging job at a train station. So whoever passes, he begs for pennies, for some money, to survive. So one day, a businessman walks out of a train, well dressed. Yeah, black suit, expensive show. So the beggar is like, "Hey, could you give me some money, please?" So this guy is like, "Yeah, I can give you some money, but what will you give me?" The beggar is surprised. I to give you? Really? Guy, are you okay? I'm a beggar. I don't have anything. That's why technically I'm called a beggar, because I only receive. So this guy tells him, the rich man, I won't give you anything. Reason, because you are not ready to give me anything in exchange. Okay? And the guy left. He didn't say much. So the baker was puzzled. It's like, what is he talking about? I'm a beggar. How do I even give something? I don't have nothing. But he kept cracking his mind, like, okay, but how do I give something to people so that they give me something in return? So nearby was a plant with flowers. So next day, what he did was pluck those flowers and sit with them. So every time somebody came by and gave him money, he gave them a flower. You can't imagine what happened. The people would smile more, people would be happier, and he noticed every day he had flowers, he got more money than the days when he didn't have the flowers. You get it? So after like a week or two, the other businessman passes by. So, and he meets the beggar again. So the beggar's like, excuse me, sir, I have something for you. He's like, really? Yeah. So he gave him a flower. So the guy's like, yeah, that's how life is. You gotta give in order to receive. So now I can give you money. So the guy, the businessman gave the money to the beggar and told him, now you're not just a beggar, but a businessman. And he left. So the beggar's like, this guy is giving me headaches. Wait, I'm just giving flowers. I'm even getting them for free. How am I even a businessman? But the good thing about this beggar, he had maybe a rich mind, I can say. He had to force himself to think, okay, so I am a businessman. That means business is all about giving value. What do you have that you can give to people and they're ready to pay for it? Simple. Simple. That's the business. So, to continue the story, one day, the businessman drops on the same train, but drops with another businessman dressed in a blue suit. And this guy with the blue suit greets him. Yeah, good evening, sir. It's like, good evening. Do I know you? It's like, yeah, maybe you don't remember me, but I am the beggar that you helped. It's like, what? Yeah, I used to sit over there. You taught me one important lesson in life of providing value. And right now, I run multiple businesses. Yeah, I'm a CEO, I'm a founder. And this guy was so happy. What do we learn from the story? That actually, it's not that complicated. Either to make money or to start a business. It's about value. Find something so valuable that people would give you money for that. Think about it this way. Every time you get out of your home and go outside to buy something, it is because you believe that thing is more valuable than the money you're giving in. Let's say a phone. You go in a shop, buy an iPhone, maybe an iPhone 17, 3 million Tanzanian shillings. We could say maybe $1,200. Why are you giving out that money? Because you believe iPhone 17 is more valuable than that money. And that's how life runs every day. You go to a shop, buy a kilo of sugar for 3,000. You're giving in that 3,000 because you believe 3,000 is less valuable than the 1,000, the 1 kilo of sugar. Technically, yeah. So it's about value. Find something that people need and sell it to them. Please find something. Please, please, please. Look here. If you're living in Dar es Salaam, Dar es Salaam city has 8 million people. 8 million people. It is more populated than Burundi and Rwanda combined. 8 million people. Every day when these people wake up, there are things they need to survive in the city. And you tell me you spend a day without selling nothing? Come on. You gotta wake up late, but I'll slap you. What are you doing? 8 million people, you included, wake up, and there are things you need every day. There are things they need every day, but you're not one of the providers. Why? Why are you not? You should be one of the providers of those things. Come on. Yeah, that's a simple logic, right? Yeah. Sell something. Sell a goddamn something. Yeah. So that's what I told the other guy last week. You're able to, you can provide your family, you can get school fees, you can do everything. All you need to do is be valuable. Yeah. You can be valuable by learning high paying skill. You can be valuable by selling a high value product like that. So remember, knowledge is everywhere. Execution is rare. I am Kaka Jeff. See you in the next one.